My name is Robin Trevino. First, I will be reading Hirsch from Mayonnaise. Totally, irrevocably, blindly, head over heels in love. I don't know her name. I think she's unmarried. Well, she looks unmarried. We met in the Three Palms nightclub. She was a waitress. Well, I knew this night would be different from the first time she spoke. See, she had spilled a drink down my shirt. A tequila sunrise. Badly made, I suspect, as the stain was all one color. Sorry, she said, but I knew what she was thinking. Her arm brushed against my head. 12, maybe 14 hairs were involved. I looked up at her. It was the most meaningful eye contact of my life. I had to say something to her, get to know her. My only recourse lay in ordering drinks. Scotch, to impress her. But I couldn't bring myself to pollute this remarkable encounter by clouding my perceptions in an alcoholic mist. Besides, I hate scotch. So I poured the drinks into a rather tired-looking tree of equatorial origin. Every time it was the same thing. Another drink, sir? Scotch, please. Eventually, she dropped the sir. We knew each other far too well for such North American formality. Well, it was time for them to close. I had ordered 10 scotch. I think the tree was trying to pollinate itself. Something had to happen. Something electric had passed between us. So I decided to wait for it. She came with my last drink. The tree rubbed its leaves with glee. She collected the bill, then she paused, turned slightly, tilting her head, having obviously rehearsed this moment. Good night, she said, and walked away. I was so unnerved I drank the scotch. The tree looked upset. Next, I will be reading Sammy from The Dark at the Top of the Stairs. I always worry that maybe people aren't going to like me when I go to a party. Isn't that crazy? Do you ever get kind of a depressed feeling in the pit of your stomach when you dread things? I mean, I wouldn't want to miss a party for anything, but every time I go to one, I have to reason with myself to keep from feeling that the whole world is against me. See, I've spent almost my whole life in military academies. My mother doesn't have a place for me where she lives. She just doesn't know what else to do with me. Oh, but you mustn't misunderstand about my mother. She really is a very lovely person. I suppose every boy thinks his mother is beautiful. But my mother really is. And she tells me in every letter she writes how sorry she is we can't be together more. But she has to think of her work. One time we were together, though. She met me in San Francisco, and we were together for 2 whole days. Just like we were sweethearts. It was the most wonderful time I ever had. Then I had to go back to the old military academy. Every time I walk into those barracks, I get kind of a depressed feeling. It's got hard stone walls and pictures of generals hanging all over. Oh, they're very fine gentlemen, but they all seem kind of hard-boiled and stern. You know what I mean? Well, gee, guess I've bored you long enough telling you about myself. For my first song, I will be singing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables from Les Miserables. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables, where my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. For my second song, I will be singing 16 bars from Hello 12, Hello 13, Hello Love from the chorus line. Hello 12, hello 13, hello love. Change is old, down below, up above. Time to doubt, to break out. It's a mess, it's a mess. Time to go, time to grow. Adolescence, adolescence. For my next song, I will be singing 8 bars of Hosanna from Jesus Christ Superstar, the character of Caiaphas. Tell the rabble to be quiet, we anticipate a riot. This common crowd is much too loud. Tell the mob who sing your song that they are fools and they are wrong. They are a curse, they should disperse.